The Waking Sands. Pray return. I have items for that. Inventory. Where is it? Right there. We discovered this a few streams ago. I could do this. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. The way I thought this man's name was White Bread. Wistful White Bread. Me too, bro. Me too. Okay. All right. What do we got? Recall you are meeting. Oh, okay. I'm not covering it too much. No, okay. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lominson sent word of the summoning of Titan? No. Honestly, no, I do not. It's been a whirlwind. It's been a whirlwind, Ishtola, actually. I have to remember that you guys can see my face. I have to remember not to do anything embarrassing or stupid. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlwyb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we had been called to intervene in conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Laminsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Menphilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Why must we speak in riddles and tongues? I don't understand why. Tancred! Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Ala Mhigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads. We stand at a crossroads, Luminary. We stand at a crossroads, Luminary. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Oh, all right. We've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandoned your principles nice, you know? Girl, same. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Uthal now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. I mean, can you blame her? Free stuff, man. I love free stuff. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few and our fortune so finite. I have no idea what any of you just said, actually, so that's cool, I guess. Something about don't be a dick, I guess? I don't know. People are gonna start bothering us? I don't know. Long story short, don't accept stuff because it ain't free. Got it, thank you. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Luminary. I'm on my way. I'll follow you, don't worry. Alphino, luminary, is Autumnis. You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the scions of the 7th dawn, must leave Ul'dah. For real? We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Is there anywhere that we can go that's free? Like, from Judgment? Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. We will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, yes, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Nowhere? Mordona. Okay. We're moving. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. In other words, you're a walking calamity that can beat the shit out of anything in its path, so many people want your ass to do their bidding. Oh, gotcha, okay. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we've built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. But he has a point, though, I guess. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. Really? That's her title? Antecedent? Alright. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the 7th Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much your family as... Oh. That'll be all, Alphino. Oh, that was touchy, apparently. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Okay, alright. Shit. We being some petty bitches over here, that's what we're doing. Moving on. Leave Ul'dah. Has it truly come to this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Oh, Luminary, pray attend to Alphino. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphino waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Okay. Mom and Dad are fighting. Mom and Dad are fighting. It's fine. Where is he, though? Oh, right here. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and she still hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. Mom and Big Brother. Right, got it. A little hint, back seat. Ooh, as long as it's not too spoilery. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Oh, it's not for the story? Okay. Flamen was her... Flamen? Was her name Flamen? How do I say that? Help. Help. How do I pronounce this word? Flamine? Okay. Philemon? Okay. Philemine? Flamingo was her name. Oh, okay, sorry. Anyway, you had it right the first time. What did I say the first time? Philemon? All right, we're gonna go with that one. Philemon. Philemon was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ulda. Flamine? Okay. Flamine! She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlayan minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened, that her body was never found, only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth. But as Flamine's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamine is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliad, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. Man, girl's in retirement. Can we leave her alone? If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. The blue quests that Thancred, Ashtola, and Papalymo and Ida have are needed to progress the main story. Ow! Shit. Alright. I guess I'll go grab those then. I mean to set forth for La Noche at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegaruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Well, if I'm here and they're still here, I will go grab them at least to add them to my journal. They were... where? Which door? This one. Okay, so Urianger's the one who's got it now. Primal Fear. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Okay, I'll go back to her too. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness and return to tell the tale, avow that ne'er before they have seen its like. The gods' quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bow-Lord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray hie thee to the seat of the first bow and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay, we'll do that one later. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys want me to do extremes, which, you know, hooray for me. Oh, here we go. Minfilia. Excuse me, ma'am. I hear you have a quest for me. I hear you have a quest for moi. Ah, a re-emerging primal problem. Oh, gang's all here. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I am afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Excuse me. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Awesome. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultima weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. To thee. I'm here to be the hero once again, don't worry about it. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Luminary? Sure. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. He's gonna sing to me? What's happening? With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow Scions. Hi, Becky. Welcome back. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Heh, duty. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Thank you for the lurk, Loki. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Okie dokie. What are you gonna do today, Lumi? Oh, the MSQ. No, you're not. Oh. Okay. All right, you get out of my way. Someone somewhere deep in the bowels of Square Enix giggling maniacally. Get fake door, nerd. Bro, every time. I will run into every fake door imaginable. I know that they're supposed to start opening as soon as I approach them, but I will still run smack into them. They might as well be a window that has been very nicely cleaned for all the good that it'll do me. Is it up here or is it down below? Or is it up? Up more? Is this a ladder I can climb for realsies? Oh no, they're there. I found them. Oh yeah, it's you. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Makote muse. Why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane, I mean, luminary. What brings you to my humble resort? Flamine, you mean to tell me the goddess-made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Ul'dah? Egad's woman, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Among Us, hi Smudge. Gigaruji, you can't just say that about people. You can't just chain people to your bed. You can't just do that. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say, a tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gigaruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel to Wineport and do the same. Okie dokie. There we go. Oh, joystick, why are you so fast? You spend 100 gil. That's okay, I have a lot. Okay. I have a lot. I say. I have more than the free trial would let me have. Well, if it isn't Luminary, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold. A delight to behold. That's what I was gonna say. to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Okay, wow. Somebody is a bit aggressive with that. They're up. Okay. Look at my fat little cat. I love it. Okay. Oh, that was an unnecessary set of stairs. You saw nothing. You saw nothing with that one. Nope, one more. Are they in something? Or... Oh no, there we go. You want to know if I've seen a Makote lass by the name of Flamine? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. Excepting yourself, of course. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Luminary. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Oh, I'm making haste. I'm making it. I'm gonna hastily fly this chair over there, actually. Where? Here we go. This is not a pelican. Hello? I think the zoologist got a little confused. That's not what a pelican looks like. Thank you for the follow, Boogar. Welcome. Please enjoy your follower emotes, and I hope you enjoy the vibes. Welcome to Facecam Week. Normally there's a VTuber on your screen, but this week I am rewarding chat for their generous charity donation goals. So you will see this face many times this week. A pelicant. You're so funny. Oh, okie dokie. What if I just put this away and... Okay, yeah, you're looking at me. All right. Boop, boop, boop. 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 And we're gonna go with that and also that. All right, cool. Oh, another one? Hello? Oh, that's his. My bad. I'm gonna just let him do that real quick. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the gaboo. Ire, Gubu. I still don't know how to properly say that. I don't know how to properly say a lot of words in this game, to be fair. The Gubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and Hi, we're looking for you. Flamine? I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? Hello. It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Ul'dah, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me. More than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of La Noche aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so, do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? You've skirted the question, ma'am. You didn't give us a timeline, and I have to have a timeline. Otherwise, I just get anxious, and then I freeze. Can I please have a timeline? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Imagine getting interrogated by a 17-year-old. That's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Oh! You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Alright, you guys are gonna teleport away by yourself. And... oh, good! They took me with them this time! How nice of them. Normally they leave me behind. Alright, Minfilia, I found your mom. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lamine? Acilia. This is either gonna go well or not. Let's find out. Are you gonna... okay, hugs? Will there be slapping? Or how angry were we that you left? What's the vibe? I haven't seen her like this in years. Ow! When you have an industrial piercing for a literal decade and yet it still causes you problems. Ow. Okay. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me as I always knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did. You achieve things. Hold on. Let me start that one over. Hold on a second. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Acilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone on so much trouble. Gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Luminary, however. I could not have made it without her. Hi, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you both. They cut so much from this quest chain. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. Yet, when I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamine who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know, about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. The round trip I had to make for this perfume, uh-oh. So I gave it to Lamine as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Acilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much farther you must still go. My hair's falling out. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. Welcome back. What'd you get at Dutch Bros? But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do and of what it may entail. Acilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Lamine. You built it once, Acilia. You can build it again. And this time, we'll do it together. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. Oh, you've come up with this idea all by yourself. Got it. Good job. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Interesting. I never would have considered that they would just move the Scions. Can we have voice acting, please? My voice is tired. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is so much to be done and in so little time. Oh, you sweet summer child. What do you mean? You want voice acting in post-ARR? Yeah? Is that too much to ask? Apparently. I know that the voice acting changes for a lot of characters. But I guess I have to wait until Heavensward actually starts. So, I guess I will continue to use my voice and mispronounce a lot of words. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters, Antecedent. Really, Alphino, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps, I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely, to whom the resolution of such matters might be best entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. New people! It is an honor, Antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphino, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. So we've come here unannounced without a meeting, without an appointment. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll told the Scion, hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Madam, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as Luminary, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance. Slaffborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. This could have been an email. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Why does ear mean before? Ear is pronounced like air? Since when? I know ERR is air, like air on the side of caution. Since forever? Nah, you're probably wrong. You're probably wrong. It's both. But why, still, why are they using it in place of before? Why? 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 It's because that's why. Well, that's not a helpful answer, and I don't like it. Give me a better one. I'm good at the English language, because Shakespeare is an idiot. No, he was quite literally a poet. Fantasy medievalisms linguistic speedrun. Hashtag English language. Well, well, it would seem your reputation. Guys, reading is hard. Reading out loud is hard. Reading out loud is a skill that I must apparently work on. I can read in my head just fine. Before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. No, I haven't. After all, you've traveled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us. And for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Ah, Luminary. Were you able to get some rest? No. I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Solar? Knowing them, it's probably the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. I'm adorable! Do you see me? I'm so freaking cute. The Solaire. Praise the sun. Okay. Gang's all here. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Hooray! The silent hoorays. They kill me. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. Is she not coming? From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Rauban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, Antecedent? Pray don't return to the Waking Sands. If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Hooray! Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in doing so, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled the primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this: prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. Pep talks. Is Tataru not coming with us? There must be some way I can. Wait, That area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamine to teach me the basics of mining too. I hope she comes with us. I love her. Do you ever wonder how he does it? Alphino, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Slaffborn. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road and represent us well. Where's Slaffborn again? Oh, Revenant's Toll. Okay. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. Why? Because I'm short? What does that mean? It has been far too long, Luminary. You have something for me, yes? Yes. Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Kind Manny. He eats meals larger than you. I am, in fact, the size of his breakfast. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Do you? Because it feels like you don't jest. Back to do the work of a dozen men, I see. But I jest. Even I can appreciate that an important woman such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Over where? Oh, it was originally built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be as good as a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me. I'll show you around. Uh-oh. Is that you, Luminary? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have most urgent news. We've received grim tidings from Gridania. It would appear our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste. Well, shit. Is everything quite all right, friend? No. Not at all, actually. I can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear this is no time for a leisurely tour. But no worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all necessary arrangements. Pray return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Yeah, there she is. A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do. I feel like they've all of a sudden started calling her the antecedent like way more often than normal. Like, we could just use her name, but we're gonna use her title all of a sudden for some reason. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Thine arrival is customarily timely, Luminary. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Ariandra says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moggles guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, this disturbance warrants a full investigation. Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Hulwa. Hulwa. He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest. Luminary sounds like the nickname Ari would give to someone named Lumi. It's my government name, Luminary Stardust. Nice to meet you. Pray hasten to Gridania, Luminary. Ida and Papa Limo will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. Time to go back to Gridania.